I have with me N.A. Harris, dynamic personality, MLA of Shantinagar. He has been involved from the day one from the COVID-19. Yesterday, he has sent a letter to the Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa regarding congregation for Namaz. So I have come here to clarify what exactly is the letter and what do you want and how did you meet the ulmas? Did you clarify it?
See, the letter is very clear. I have told if the situations are better, if the lockdown is going to be withdrawn, and if the government takes the responsibility, the onus is on the government, you feel it is good and right time, you permit. Under no pressure, you should give permission. This is what that letter states. Because actually I have sent another letter today. I also sent a video stating that we are mentally prepared for Ramzan namaz from home. We are praying our Juma namaz,
Farz
namaz, Tarabi, everything from home. This Eid namaz also we will pray from home in the interest of the country and the people. We are not interested in going to Eidgah and masjid for Eid namaz. We are very clear, we will pray from home. What I meant to the government was that under no pressure, you should give permission and then blame my community. You give permission on your responsibility, your onus. Otherwise you don't give.
Even another Congress leader also had given a letter asking for permission and saying that they have to requesting CM to say that give permission to read namaz for a certain period and they will maintain social distance. So you have given a letter, if the government gives the permission, it is the onus of the government, responsibility of the government.
Yeah, if situations are good and if government takes responsibility,
then
only when the entire onus is on the government. If government wants to do, now government said you pray from home, we prayed from home. Now the government says, okay, you can go to mosque and temple, everything you are opening, then we are okay with it. So actually it is, I made it very clear in that letter, it is saying that for the time being we will pray from home only. We don't want permission. Because will the government take the onus and the TV and media should not blame my community. See, that is very most important for me. And when we have played all the Farz namaz from home, the Eid namaz is not a Farz namaz.
It's a wajib namaz.
So we can pray and next year inshallah, next Eid inshallah, by that time everything will become better and we will be able to pray from Eidgah and Masjid.
Now coming to your constituency, you have been doing a lot of good work and you have maintained even the spread of the virus. What is exactly how have you gone and given the message to the people and how have you controlled, because some parts of Nilsandar people are coming, then you have to go and again appeal to them. How did you pacify the people and what are the steps you have taken to see that?
No, see, from the day one, the lockdown, we have been very strictly following all the norms and conditions of the government. And I made it very clear to my people that we have to follow, because if we don't control, then it is like a forest fire. And my constituency, some of the areas are very thickly populated. So if one case, it will just catch up like that. So we made it very strict and people also stood with me and the government police department, the BBMP, the government officials, doctors, nurses, all supported. And it was an entire teamwork. We are Alhamdulillah, we are in green zone. All my 7 ward is in green, are all green zone only now. So there is no any other problem here. We have maintained and people have been, and we have been like my volunteers. I have a foundation, N.A. Harris Foundation, through which we have been supporting people with ration, food and all those things. We are trying to reach them. We go up to them, to their home and give it to them. So we have been doing that and people are quite happy, but there are a lot of problems because very poor people. They are like daily wages workers kind of people. They do housemaid, driver, cleaner, housekeeping, these kind of majority of the population. So they have a problem. Government is not able to help them. Except giving 5 kg rice to the BPL and 1 kg dal. Government has not given anything. 20 lakhs crore, that, this and all we are hearing.
I was going to come to that 20 lakh crore rupees.
No, where is it going? We don't know. Who is getting this 20 lakh crore? What is the common person, common people get in our country? What are they going to get? Nothing. Can they live just because BPL card you give 5 kg rice? Can they live the whole month? When I am giving kit to them, one kit which can take them for 15 days, 20 days, depending upon their family members at home. If there are more members even, it will be over in 3-4 days. But they are asking me, sir, please give me help me for gas cylinder. How will I cook this food? So government has to think about all these things.
Sir, this our Honorable Prime Minister has announced 20 lakh crore rupees worth project, and you have seen Nirmala Sitaram also until today. They are giving loans, to MESAs and small scale industry. You as a politician, you as a congressman, and what is do you think that what your leader Rahul Gandhi has said yesterday, that amount should have been given 15,000 rupees at least to a migrant or to a farmer, to a labor, so that he can sustain? What is your take on that? And your leader Rahul Gandhi has been criticized for going and meeting the migrants. What is your take on that?
No, see, one is the BJP and the government their main work is only to criticize Rahul Gandhi. They are only looking where to criticize, attack him and tell him. Let us not take that, because that is their job and people know now. And Rahul Gandhi has been talking some sense from long time to tell us that you are going to face a big tsunami, economical tsunami in this country. Who is taking it seriously? Now see 20 lakh crore. What is our finance minister telling? Has anybody understood what she is telling? Where they are giving? They are only showing some figures. They are going to tell us here we are cutting this, we are cutting that. It is not coming directly anywhere.
It's a loan.
No. It is not coming directly. It is being generated from some other. They are just talking about it. I don't know how much is true in that. Now, United States has given directly to the people. UK has given directly to the people. Now we also here has to give directly to the people. You made so many bank accounts, no? This government, the Prime Minister made so many crores of bank accounts. Give directly to the public, no? People, you give money, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, whatever it is, 20 lakh crore, you give to everybody. At least it will help people. See, today people are losing job. People are not getting their monthly salary. People are finding it difficult to give rent to their house. So these all situations now, already with lockdown, no schools, no prayer in any of the temples, mosque, nowhere. In between all this, they opened the wine shop and the bars. Is this
clubs are opening?
Clubs are opening, no? See, they are opening. Let them open everything in a systematic way. What is more important for us?
Health.
Schools, hospitals, then temples, where we are connected with our mosque and prayer and temple and church. Why don't they open this? If there is no problem with social distancing at a wine shop and a bar, only problem in these areas, what is it? No, colleges are not open. So government is just not able to do what they want, and they are not delivering what the people want actually.
Your foundation has sent a lot of migrants to to Kerala by train. And still how many people are there?
No, this
yesterday I saw
the stranded
migrants.
Yeah, stranded Keralites being sent back to Kerala is by KPCC. Our Honorable President D.K. Shivkumar Ji has taken that initiative. On request from our leaders from Kerala State and the AICC. We are doing that. They have given me the in charge for that. Yes. So we are mobilizing. We already sent around 16 buses so far from here to Kerala. We are looking. A lot of people are asking, because the lockdown they are not able to go, but they need 2 passes, one Kerala pass and one Karnataka pass. Only then we can send them.
So now, what's your message that Ramzan Eid is going to come, and most of the shops are closed? General message to everybody. What is your message not as a leader, as a human being, regarding this coronavirus? What is your message, and what exactly you want from the people, and how they should be?
No, see, now as good human beings, we need to help each other. We need to understand the situation and live together. We have to make an atmosphere where all of us live happily, and especially Ramzan. Ramzan is a month of sacrifice, and you learn to, you can feel hunger. Then when somebody is not having food, how he will feel. Everything. And it's a month when the Almighty Creator, Allah will bestow best of best to you. So pray, ask Him. You know that He is the one who is going to give you. Ask Him, He will give. And this Ramzan, the Eid, let us not go to shops and buy clothes, and because not for any reason, corona is there, COVID is there. If our people come down to the road, it will become another disaster. So don't wear your best dress what you have this Eid and celebrate Eid that way. Allah will also feel the people have not gone out, they are not able to buy new dress. He will safeguard us. He will protect us. So be as simple as possible. Don't come out until unless it is not emergency. Because government has not called down the lockdown. So until unless government does not withdraw lockdown, we have to abide by the government and follow it up.
Tomorrow, I think our Prime Minister will come, or today or tomorrow will come to say lockdown 4.0. So what is, I mean, what do you think? What would be exactly?
No, see, this government is not capable of administration. They
Which
don't
government?
know.
State government or
both the central and the state government does not know. The state government is all depend on central government. Now the central government is giving direction. They are not capable of administration. They don't know what they are doing. Suddenly they come and tell us do this, do that. We are supporting the government, no doubt, because it is our government. But government should think before telling what they are telling. Before lockdown, they didn't give even a 1 day time for people to move from one place to other. The migrant labours is the biggest strength of this country. The unorganized labours are the sector. They are the biggest strength of this country. They are the people who are willing to develop this country. So they should be protected. Every citizen should be protected by the government. Where is the government protecting every citizen? 20 lakh crore they have announced. Who are getting this 20 lakh crore? How is it coming to us? What is the benefit? See, now just talking, sitting, and I saw on WhatsApp, lot of cables connected to one pole. So they are telling, can you make out any one wire which is connecting the other one? If you can see that, then you can understand what Sitaram, our finance Nirmala Sitaram is talking. So this is the situation we are in. So sad it is. What 60 years Congress did, that is what they were talking. Let us ask them what you did in 6 years, let them tell us now. See, coronavirus lockdown, we are happy, we have supported, even opposition has supported Congress party. We support the government, no doubt about it. Because we all have to work together. But don't make politics in all these things. Try to tell people that our economy is bad, we are in a bad situation, we have to go together, how to do. People need food to eat, people need place to sleep, people need work. How will we progress? Job, are you creating any job? No. What are you doing? Nothing you are doing. Whatever that finance 20 lakhs crore they have told, everything is adjustment from here to there to here. It is only in the paper figure. What is actually coming down to the grassroots level, let them tell us. So I think people at this time, we also need to protect our country and the people of this country. So we all need to help each other, live together. If you have 1 rupee, give 10 paisa to somebody. If you have 10 paisa, give 1 paisa to somebody. Help each other. You have food in your house, give your neighbor. We'll manage. That is how we have to help each other and live today with the situation. Because we don't know who is going to live here, who is going not to live here. Because coronavirus doesn't ask your address or community, caste and come to you. No. It can come. What is happening in America? How many thousands of people have died in a country like America itself?
We have reached 93,000 now.
So what will happen in India if it goes like that? So please understand the situation. Be more responsible. Take the onus and try to save yourself. By that you save the country.
It was nice talking to N.A. Harris. He came out very free and frank as usual. He spoke from the heart. His point of view was that if the government gives permission to go and read namaz in congregation, will the government be responsible? He as a citizen, he as a Muslim, he was very concerned, and he has written a letter saying that the government should take precaution if they are giving the permission to read namaz. And he was also saying that both central and the state government failed in protecting the migrants and failed in all sorts of giving essentials to other people, and the lockdown was not well planned. He also said that Congress party is always supporting the government, but the government is unable to oversees the situation. And he also gave a very good message. This Ramzan, all stay at home, don't go and purchase anything, you wear your best clothes because the Almighty God will be pleased with you. And he told people to stay safe, be at home. Rizwan Asad, Nashiman News, Bangalore.